Greetings, people of Dead by Daylight. Today I am starting a series of the silly things that you can do in DBD. And in our first video of the series, I'm going to show you one of my favorite tiles in the whole game, the Combine Harvester, or as I like to call it, the Gamer Check. The reason I like to call it the Gamer Check is because it all revolves around the killer's experience in the game. And if the killer fails, then you can have a laugh as a survivor knowing that you pretty much already won. Conducting the Gamer Check. In order to conduct the Gamer Check, simply lead the killer to the Harvester tile and vault the right window at the very top. Now the killer can fail in one of two ways here. The first way is if the killer vaults the window after you. While this might seem like a safe option from the killer's perspective, the survivor can still take advantage of this by dropping off towards the bottom of the ramp and leaving the tile or looping back around to the window. The second way, and the much funnier way, is that the killer can fail the Gamer Check if the killer takes the risk and tries to move around the right side of the harvester and either gets stuck or bounces off the corner of the hay bale, plopping back down on the ground like a sack of potatoes. Success. The killer can pass the Gamer Check by an equally funny movement of smashing your face into the side of the harvester and strafing to the right. After a little practice, you as the killer can pass the Gamer Check consistently and hit the survivor at the vault every single time. Bonus interactions. This silly interaction between the killer and the survivor can create some plays and mind games from both sides that really make this tile shine. There are two plays you can make in anticipation that the killer will pass the Gamer Check. The first play would be to fake the right vault and then take the left vault instead. The other play would be to take the right vault and then instantly vault back before the killer rounds the corner. If the survivors aren't fully paying attention to you as killer, you can potentially perform some mind games, one of which includes going to the top of the harvester and standing still for a split second to fake vaulting after the survivor, and then quickly turning around and intercepting them back at the ledge where you pass the Gamer Check. Another mind game you can do is to hide your red light to the right to either make the survivor vault back through the window or catch them if they fake the vault. This is if the survivors are pretty good and are, once again, trying to anticipate that you are going to pass the Gamer Check. A rare instance that you might encounter as survivor is if the killer vaults after you and lunges over the edge onto the ramp to cut you off. As mentioned earlier, this can be countered by leaving the tile as the killer tries to lunge early. Here are some fun counters that you can do with unique killer powers. If you didn't already hate twins as survivor, just look at what Victor can do.
Got it, there we go. Told you.
The average Wraith will most likely lunge around the Gamer Check without too much trouble. Spirit's mobility will get her far on this tile. If you want to be a good curved Billy, this can be a great start.
You can! Yes! Yes!
Don't underestimate what Bubba can do with his chainsaw sweep. In the right hands, Blight can annihilate the Gamer Check.
There we go.
Pigmains get boops and take names on this tile. An experienced Oni will dash around the Gamer Check with ease.
Oh god. That's terrifying.
Artist can actually fire her birds up the ramp in this tile. Both Michael and Ghosty can stalk through this gap since they share the same coating.
That's spooky as fuck.
All ranged killers with projectiles can throw or fire through the same gap underneath the vault from outside of the harvester. Plague is a lot harder to do this with, but if the survivor's close enough, you can still hit them. Oh, you can! If you're right there.
Right up on it, yeah.
It stops though. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Putting on my history professor's cap, if you are a newer player, you may not have known that this tile didn't always look this way. That goes for all of the Coldwind maps, and they were all given a rework and a graphical update in patch 4.7.0 on May 5th of last year. The older Coldwind maps were a lot darker, and the older harvesters actually had the same layout but with different collision. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. This video took me a long time, so I appreciate it a lot. With that being said, if you like this kind of content, subscribe for more in the future. And also, I stream on Twitch during the weekends, so please be sure to follow me there if you haven't already. Link is in the description, and that is it from me. Goodbye!